What's going on YouTube? My name is Nate Tries to Trade. Today was a very frustrating day for me. I took 2 break-even trades and 2 losses, totaling 4 trades altogether, and I was just super frustrated. I was so close to take profit on both my break-evens, so it's super frustrating that we didn't get there, but you know what? Tomorrow's always a new day. This is the second red day of the week. That's not super optimistic, but let's go ahead and break down these trades. I started watching the market at like 9 o'clock today. Here's what I saw. We've been kind of near all-time highs, right? We're still kind of looking bullish right here, looking at the daily. Overnight, we're continuously falling down, and then at 8:30, as soon as the market opened, we get this huge push up, a confirmation and bullish market structure. So I'm like, okay, we're probably going to be looking for longs on the day, although I'm not opposed to going short. Here's what I'm looking at. I see this push up, this flat bottom candlestick right here. I buy into it. It hits my 1-to-1 almost immediately, so I bring my stop loss to break even like I normally do. And then it almost hits my take profit. We were 5 ticks off of it. And in that same candle, it turned around and flushed me right back out, and it took me out for a very small profit. I think it was like $50 or something. And then we get a retrace and then a push back up off VWAP. Whenever I see giant candlesticks like this, I like to wait a second until I get more of a confirmation of what it's going to do, because sometimes it'll just pop up and then come right back down to where it was before. So that's what I waited for. We see this little bit of a push up here, this flat bottom candlestick. I put my entry right above that wick. It gets me in. It pushes up, almost hits my take profit again before it sweeps down and stops me out at break even for a second time. And I'm feeling so freaking frustrated at this point. I'm like, okay, what is happening? I took these 2 trades, and it's like 9:35 at this point. And mentally, I'm kind of gassed, and I'm just so pissed off. Frankly, I'm just pissed off. It's okay. I stuck with my plan, but here's what I shouldn't have done. I should not have kept trading. I should have just taken the 2 break-even trades I had. What I've been saying, 1 to 2 trades a day, calling it done. But instead, I took 4 because I'm an idiot. Here's what I'm thinking on this. So I'm thinking we're going to get this pullback, and like it did. I see this flat bottom candlestick here. I put my entry above this wick here, like I normally do, where it gets me in and immediately stops me out. And then I wait. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's still gonna push. So it comes down a little bit. Oh, and by the way, I know we're in a range right here. And I'm thinking how high volume this range is, that we're going to keep going, because we make a new high right here, another little pullback, but I made a lower low here. That didn't click in my freaking head. I went long again at this flat bottom candlestick, pushed up, stopped me out almost immediately once again. At this point, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to record the video. 10 o'clock right now. I'm done. It's a super frustrating day. I'm super mad. Man, we get this nice bounce off VWAP right here, but I'm done. I'm not going to take any more trades and dig myself further into this hole. So yeah, those were my trades today. Not ideal at all, but you know what? It honestly, it is what it is. You know, I can't change what the market does. This week for my entry model has been looking silly, and you know, if I was using my head, then I should have just walked away after these 2 break-even days and took them as losses and said, you know what, it's not my day. And I didn't do that. I went ahead and continued to trade, and essentially in this chop zone, which is a big no-no. And I know that, I know better, but I didn't listen to myself, and it bit me in the ass. And we have our second $1,500 red day in a row, which puts us $3,100 in the hole on the week. On the month, it's going to be the same thing. $3,100 on the month in the red. And again, it is what it is. I know there's going to be losses in trading. It's frustrating when they're this close together, the same amount, without having at least one trade go your way. It's the law of averages. You know, with a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you really need to only be profitable 35% of the time in order to be break even. So that's a pretty nice thing. And also, you know, once it hits the 1-to-1, bringing the stop loss to break even, which can sometimes work out, it sometimes can't. You know, I would rather take the risk off the table than to leave the risk on the table. You know, is it frustrating to get stopped out at break even and then see it hit your take profit? Of course it is. There's nothing that we can do about it to change it. One of the things that I learned today is, you know, regardless of what happened, whether it's red trade or a break-even trade, after I have 1 or 2 trades on the board and they didn't go my way, you know, maybe it's better to just walk away from the day, even if you are at a $1,500 loss on the week. Instead of trying to make that back, you know, just give up and look at the market the next day. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm excited to get back on the charts tomorrow. Just take it a step at a time. Hopefully I can get this week turned around back in the green and get this month back in the green. That way I can do an awesome end of the month recap so I can review everything and see where we fall on the month. Next week, Friday, is the last day of the month, I believe. I'm excited to start off next month, and my goals are 1 to 2 trades a day and being green all next month. You know, I know I'm gonna have days like this, but it is what it is. I'm excited to see over like a long term of how all my metrics and stuff look, how all the statistics and stuff work. You know, if there's something that I do need to tweak. So next month, my goal is to take 1 or 2 trades a day. Whether, you know, if it's a winner, just walking away. If it's a loser, 2 losses in a row, I'm done for the day. 2 break-even trades, I'm done for the day. Two trades is what I need to keep it at, whether it's a loss, a break-even, and if it's a win, just walk away. That's what my goal is for next month, but I'm excited to see, without all the tilt days that I had this month, to see what the actual numbers look like for my strategy. So I'm excited to do it, and I'm excited to get back on the charts tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Bye.